In this tutorial, we are going to be crocheting the cozy rectangle blanket. For additional information, please check out the description box below or go right to jonnamartinez.com. Thank you for watching. Now let's get started. For materials, I recommend about 1,500 yards of worsted weight yarn. I like working with a G 4.25mm crochet hook, but you could also size up to an H 5.5mm crochet hook. You will also need a pair of scissors and a yarn needle for weaving in ends. To begin, create a slip knot of your choice. Now chain 66. Once you have 66 chains, we will begin base 1. For base 1, we're going to place 3 double crochet into the 6th chain from hook. Two double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the 6th chain, grab your yarn and pull up a loop. I have 3 loops on my hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the second 2 loops. Place 2 more double crochet into that same chain. In this pattern, this 3 double crochet together is going to be called a block. From here, we're going to begin a repeat. Skip 2 chains and into the next chain, place a block, 3 double crochet. Continue in this fashion all the way down your work until you only have 3 chains remaining, and then I can meet back up for the next step. So this is what my work looks like so far. And I have 3 chains remaining. Going right from this last block, we're going to double crochet into this very last chain. So skip 2 chains and double crochet. Now we're going to begin base 2. Chain 3. And place 2 double crochet into this top of this double crochet here. So what I like to do is yarn over and grab those 2 yarns on the side of that last double crochet. And because that chain 3 is counting as our first double crochet, we now have a block made. We're now going to chain 3 and block into the side of this double crochet here. So chain 3 first. This is going to be a corner space, and now place 3 double crochet into the side of this double crochet here. And working our way around, chain 3 again for another corner, and place another block into this chain 2 space here. From here, we're going to work onto the back side of the chain, and into each one of these spaces, we're going to place a block. Continue in this fashion all the way up your work, and once we come back to the other side, I will meet back up. Here I have worked all the way along the back side of that chain, and I've come to the original chain from the beginning. So that, of course, is a double crochet and chain 2. We're going to create a corner here. So block into this chain 2 here, like this. Then chain 3. Block into the side of that double crochet, which is, of course, that chain 3. Chain 3 for another corner. And block again into that same space. From here, we're going to work all the way along here and place a block in between each block all the way back. Once we get back to the chain 3 from our start up here, you're just going to slip stitch and then we're going to begin base 3. All right, here I am at the end of base 2 and this is what the work looks like. Slip stitching to the top of that chain 3. And now we can begin base 3. Chain 3, skip 2 double crochet, and we're going to double block into this corner space here. A double block is block, chain 3 block into the same space. Now skip this block here and double block into your next chain 3 space. From here, place a block in between each block all the way up your work. And once you get to these corner spaces, you want to do exactly what we did on this side and place a double block in each one of those chain 3 spaces. So double blocks, and then of course just a block into each space all the way back. Once you come back around to this side again, you're going to place 2 double crochet into this last space and slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. I will meet back up again to show you how this is looking. All right, here I am at the end of base 3, and this is how my work looks. To finish, I'm just going to place 2 double crochet into this last space here and slip stitch to the top of my chain 3. And that finishes off that last block. To begin base 4, you're just going to chain 3 and place 2 double crochet into this very first space. Then double block into your chain 3 corners, block in between your blocks, and work all the way around in this fashion. Once you come to the end, place a block into your last space and then slip stitch to the top of your chain 3. At the end of base round 4, this is how my work is looking. And now round 5 and round 6 are going to start up just like round 3 and round 4. So round 5 is going to start with a chain 3, skip 2 double crochet and block into your next space, and then you're going to double block into your corner spaces and place a block in between each block all the way around. Once this round is complete, I can show you how it looks. Here I am at the end of base 5 and I just slip stitched to the top of that chain 3. And then of course base 6, you're going to repeat the startup of base 4 and chain 3 and place 2 double crochet into your first space. Then just continue the way we've been and place a block in between each one of your blocks, and into your chain 3 spaces, place a double block. At the end of base round 6, you should have 3 blocks at the narrow ends of your work. From here, you can just make your blanket as large as you like. So keep repeating rounds 5 and 6 until desired size. For my blanket, I decided to add a contrast color for 2 rounds and then have more and more gray in between as I went. So first I did 5 gray and then 2 cream, then 7 gray and 2 cream, and then 9 gray and 2 cream. I'll just continue in that fashion until the blanket is the size that I want. If there's a point in your blanket where you would like to change color, there are several different ways to change color, but my 2 favorite ways are either to slip stitch with the new color yarn. So you just take your yarn, you insert your hook into the top of your chain, grab your new yarn and pull it through and through. Then you can cut your old yarn and weave in the ends if you like. You then just work with your new color like this. Or you can fasten off with the old color. And then with your new color, you just start up in one of these spaces between your blocks. You can work over your tail a little bit and then just weave in what you have left. This blanket is super fun and easy to personalize. So have fun, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, commenting, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Have a lovely crochet day, and I hope to see you again in my future tutorials. Bye!